Hello everyone and what's up? Welcome to Smash Co. My name is Chris and today we're going to be looking at a game called Factorio. Factorio is currently in early access and it is a whole lot of fun. If you're one of the type of people who are into organization and making things, then this game, you're just going to love it. So we're going to go ahead and make a new game. I've got to go back and show you that there's also a campaign that you can do. You can make your own custom scenarios. You can reload your save games, replay games. Multiplayer is also there, which I'm definitely excited to check that out. But for now, we're just going to start a new game, and I'm going to leave all of this as it is. And you also, I do want to note that there's peaceful mode that you could do, and that means that enemies will never attack first when you select that. But I don't like to play that. I like to do the game just kind of the way that it was meant to be played. So the game is randomly generated, and we're about to find out what we're going to get. So we're going to go and generate the world. And it's just going to tell us about Factorio free play. And basically the end of the game is making rocket defenses. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. And you can zoom in and zoom out. You can see my little guy down here. See if I can get out of these trees. I'm kind of stuck. All right, I look actually I look kind of chubby. Look kind of chubby. All right, well, we're going to zoom out here, and you can see a lot more when we zoom out. So the game really has kind of a Stalker feel to it, to me. If anybody's familiar with Stalker, Stalker had like, I think, 3 games. And I really love Stalker, the atmosphere that Stalker had. In this game, what we're going to be doing is making a whole bunch of factories, just like the name implies, Factorio. So we need to look for a few basic resources. This one here is iron, and we have another over here which is coal, and then you can see we have a mini-map here as well, and this is copper. Now, I want to show you something. If you look over here where my mouse is, you can see that there's some aliens. I can't really zoom in on them specifically, but I can kind of mouse over this. They're called biters, and they are very aggressive. If I get too close, they will definitely try to attack me, so we kind of want to stay away from them. Let's see if we're going to head in a little bit of a different direction and see if we can't find a better place for our base to set up. And while we're at it, you can tap E, and that's going to open up your inventory and your crafting menu. I'm going to see if we can make a basic iron axe real quick. We're going to go ahead and close that. Now, when you make things, they are generated down here in this bottom left corner, and they pop up over here if there's something like a tool, armor, or guns, or ammo. And then other things can be placed down here in your quick bar, and you can actually, after using research, you can expand your quick bar later. So this spot back here was kind of nice. It had iron and coal and copper, and this spot has iron only. But what we're really looking for, and I may have to just generate a new world, and that's just kind of part of the game. What we're really looking for is a spot where all of it's going to be together. So you can see that there's a whole bunch of biters over there. We don't want to go that way anymore. And generally that's kind of how the game is generated. When you start out, there will be kind of like this middle section where you are, and the middle section pretty much has everything. We might not be able to make it. Actually, yeah, we can. We have a tool. We can chop down trees. What am I talking about? So we're just going to hold right click, and that's going to allow us to interact with the our surroundings. And there we go. I made it out. Just going to continue looking, and nighttime gets pretty dark. You're not going to be able to see as much as I can, and later we're going to fix that because I'm going to have lights and stuff like that. But for now, all that I have is just my flashlight. So there's another biter, a group of biters down there. You can see them here. They're red on the map. And we're just going to keep looking here. There's a huge section of copper right here. What we really want is all the resources. We want copper, iron, coal, and water would be good to have in that mixture too. Looks like there's another group of biters over here. So I don't know, we might just wind up sticking with where we started. I think that's probably going to be our best bet right now. Normally I could generate another world, but actually let me show you something that is a good tool to use. You can hit escape, and then you can go to restart, and you hit OK. Restart's gonna, I think, put you in a different place in the world than you were just a moment ago. Either that or it just generates a whole new world. I'm not 100% positive on that. And this game likes to start us in the woods. We're gonna get out of here. Oh, and also there's stone. There's stone as well. And you can harvest wood, so we're gonna go ahead and make another tool because we restarted. And see if we can't find, got a little bit of stone there, a little bit of stone there. Looks like there was iron back that way. I'm just curious what's over here to the left. This kind of doesn't look, oh wait, here we go. Got some iron here. Now if we can just get, yep, there's a copper field over here. So if we can find coal, well there's a little bit of coal right there, but we want a larger field than that. This is a huge forest right here, which would be nice to one extent as far as just keeping the biters off of our backs. But I think what we're gonna do is probably just restart. Yeah, you know what, let's just restart until we find a good world. Again, in the woods. This one's kind of nice. There's some coal there, iron deposit, some copper, but I want a little bit better. And you can call this cheating if you want, that's fine. I don't mind taking the blame for that. Okay, this, I think I can be happy with this. Yeah, we've got iron here, stone, copper, and coal in the middle. I mean, having coal in the middle is nice because coal is going to be our main resource in the beginning of the game. So we're just going to go ahead and start here. So we're going to mine that. Oh, and I forgot to make my tool. I'm going to go ahead and make that. And then that's going to make everything a whole lot easier. We can't get these stone rocks out of the way right now. I think we can get them out of the way a little bit later. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and start mining some coal. So that way we can have some fuel. And I'll show you how that's going to work in just a second here. I'm just going to mine this up. And what we're going to do, we're going to get about 10 coal. So that way we can split it in between a few machines. And 10 coal. Alright, so now let's take a look at our crafting menu. We're going to need to make multiple stone furnaces, and we're also going to need to make some burner mining drills. So let's find that iron deposit. There was an iron deposit here, so we're going to go ahead and use this one for now. It's small, and we'll probably find a larger one a little bit later, but we're going to go ahead and place this burner mining drill down, and you can hit R to rotate things. And wherever that arrow is facing is where the output of the iron is going to be. So we're going to go ahead and place it here, and then we're going to stick this stone furnace right next to it. So that way the iron goes from the drill straight into the furnace. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, see, I think it's control right click. Yeah, that's going to put half the coal in there. And then we're going to put the rest of the coal in here. And then we're going to go see we needed 5 stone, so we're gonna go make, actually we need, I think it's iron is that we need, yeah, we need to make some more burner mining drills, but we do need to make stone furnaces. So let's go get some coal, or stone here. We're gonna need at least 10, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna make 2 burner mining drills to mine some coal, so that way we'll have a everlasting resource of coal for a while anyways when we start up. Eventually we're going to get from coal and to steam, which would be nice. We're going to go ahead and make 2 of these. And steam is going to generate electricity for us, and I'll show you that in just a moment here. Just got to get situated. My mic is in the way. There we go. Alright, so we've got our stone, so let's go back up here, and by now there's probably going to be some iron plates for us to pick up. So you can also hit Alt, and Alt is going to, you don't have to hold it, you just tap it, and it's going to show us what's inside this. And you can also mouse over it and see how much stuff it's holding, and then you can, I think it's, not clicking on it, is it F? Not F. F is how you pick up things on the ground. I gotta relearn the game here. C. Nope, that's how you shoot things. What about right-clicking? No, right-clicking is how you take it apart. We're just going to... I think it's control left-click. There we go. That's it. Control left-click. So we're going to pick that iron up. We're going to make 2 burner mining drills. And we're going to bring those burner mining drills over here to this coal. And we're going to place them facing each other. And when you place them facing each other, and then you take 1 coal, put it in this machine. Now this machine's going to mine coal and put it into here. And then this machine's going to use that fuel to put coal into here, and it's just going to go back and forth and back and forth. Now eventually they're going to fill up with about, I think, about 50 coal, and that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this tree here, get this out of the way. Come over here. Now you can see that our furnace, or not our furnace, but our burner mining drill over here is out of fuel. So we're going to come back, just go ahead and grab some. Let's see what I've got on me. I've got wood. You can also use wood as fuel as well. Another stone furnace. So we're going to go ahead and make, actually, let's see how much we can make. We got iron gear wheels. I think we can make a few of those. We're just going to go ahead and make 4 in total drills for the coal. And so we're going to need 10 more stone. 8, 9, 10. Alright, we got our 10 stones. Let's go ahead and make 1. Okay, we're going to need to make 1 more of these. We need just a little bit more iron to top that off. So we're going to go over here, pick up our iron, control left click again. And then what we're going to do is, let's see, we're going to hold right click on that to pick that up, and then we're going to go ahead and make this last one. Place these, I'm going to place them, where do we want to place them? Let's place them right here. Place 1 here, place 1 that way, place 1 this way, come back, pick up this last guy, place in that way, and then they're just going to go, it's a cycle, so they're going to continually fuel themselves until they're full all together. Place that coal there. I'm just going to watch this happen for a second. Also like this little effect, you can see the fish right there in the water swimming around. Alright, so we have them all 4 running, so that's good. So that's going to produce us a pretty good amount of coal for now. Also, this is oil. Totally forgot to point that out to you. And another thing, another note, when you're looking at any resource on the ground, over here on the right side of the screen you can see it says the amount and how much time it takes to mine that resource. And there's different sorts of drills and different levels, and you can level things up to make them go faster and all that stuff. So control right click to put half of it in there, and then we're going to put the rest in here. This is just going to start pumping out some iron, which is going to be good. We're going to need a whole lot of that. So for now, let's go ahead and start getting some more stone, because we're going to need that to make more furnaces, to make more burner mining drills. And so the beginning of the game is honestly, it's kind of slow until you get started up, and what we're going to be aiming for is automation, and we're going to have factories making things, and eventually we're not going to be making anything at all. It's just going to be the buildings that we have created making things for us, and that's when we're going to really start having a whole lot of fun. So we're going to make, just going to get about 20 stone here. Alright, we got 20 stone. We're going to make 4 stone furnaces, and we're going to come up here and pick up how much iron is in here. We're going to make 2 more of these. I'm going to take one of these stone furnaces and place it right here, and then take the burner mining drill, face it that way, and then I'm going to grab half of that It's control right click, there we go. Half of that fuel, put half of it in here, half of it in, or the rest of it in there. Get some more iron plates, make another one of these. We're going to use this to start grabbing our stone. And then we have another one, we're going to use this one to grab some copper. And for now I'm just going to take a little chest and put this chest right here, so that way it's going to pick up our stone for us. You'll see that in a minute. And that's another thing that wood is good for. You can make the first level of chests with that. So we're going to come over here and check on our stuff and see how much. Alright, see, we got a pretty good amount. So again, you can tap the Alt button. Well, actually, it's not going to show you if what's inside of these drills. It's just going to show the direction the drills go. But control left click on these. It's going to pick up all of our coal. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Alright, now we have 3 full stacks of coal. So we have plenty of coal now. Come over here. I'm going to stick some fuel in here to make our stone for us. Stick some fuel in here. Oops, wrong button. Oh, come on. There we go. We're going to need another stone furnace here as well. Let's get back to that. There should be some stone here now. Yeah. Stone furnace. Take the stone furnace, put it in front of the machine. Now it needs fuel. Go ahead and put that in there. Let's see, I think you can also make... Do I not have it on me? You can make repair packs, because I noticed that this was damaged. You can make repair packs, but it takes electric circuits. And electric circuits are built with copper cable, and we haven't gotten any copper yet. We're getting there. We are getting there, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this. If you hit T, this is the research, and one of the things that we're going to go for first is, I do believe, automation. And I apologize for the frog. I live next to a swamp. It was raided today, so the frogs are at play. You can see everything's going here pretty good. I'll go ahead and grab some of this copper. Alright, what do we want to make first? Let's go for... So this is a radar. Radar's pretty cool. You can make one of these, and it will slowly discover the entire map. You can make several of them, and they'll discover the map faster than they would if it was only one. And one of the things that we need to be heading for right now, we need to go and get an offshore pump. We need to get some of these boilers. We're going to start off with, I think, 10 boilers, but we need stone furnaces to do that, so we just need more stone. And it looks like that guy's out of fuel. We're going to go down here, pick up some more fuel. There we go, got plenty of fuel now. Probably won't have to come back over there for a little while. I'm going to grab our stone while we're standing here. Grab some more copper. Up here, get some iron. And let's go ahead and slap this guy with a full stack of coal. We're going to top you off as well. And we're going to give this guy a full stack of coal. This guy a full stack of coal. Give you half a stack of that. I'm going to give you the rest. Alright. Now we've got a whole bunch of resources that we can make stuff with. So we're going to go ahead and make, you know what, we're going to start off with 5 of these. You can see it making it down there. We've got 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to make 2, well, let's see, I need to make some piping. Make one of these piped to ground. I'm going to make 2 of these. These are electric poles, and the electric poles are how we're going to send electricity from one place to another. And I'll get to the rest of this in a second. Looks like we got plenty more stuff here that we can make. So let's go ahead and put this offshore pump. We're going to bring it over here next to the coal because we're going to use the coal to fuel the boilers. And you'll see how that works in just a minute. Alright, so let's stick this guy right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this pipe to ground. Now what this does is it puts the pipe underground, which is really cool. And I like to bring this out at the maximum length right there. You know what, actually, why don't we just do 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we stick these. What is this called again? This is called a boiler. Alright, so we use the boiler at the end of that, and you see that the boilers need fuel. So what we're going to do is, you have these things called inserters, and there's an electric inserter and there's a burner inserter. The burner inserter uses coal, and I don't want to do that because that's just going to mess us all up. So you're going to see how this is going to work really soon, but we're going to go ahead and make 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to make some transport belts. We're going to make a whole bunch of transport belts, actually. And then I'm going to put, I'm all out of coal. It's okay. We're right here. We can pick some up. Alright. So then we're going to take some of this coal. I'm going to put some in here. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, actually, why don't we, yeah, I need to make these guys first. Make one more of these while we're here. Stick that right there. And then the rail is going to be right here. Okay. And then we got these, and they're going to grab, these arms are going to grab things from that conveyor belt and put them into these boilers. And like I said, you'll see how that works in a minute. So this pump picks up the water, puts it under this pipe that goes underground, and we put it underground just so we can walk there. And then it's going to go into these boilers. The boilers are going to heat it up with coal, and we're going to grab coal from over here, and I'll show you a really cool process to make this kind of like an eternal coal thing. But we're going to come back over here, pick up some more resources. This guy needs some coal. And eventually, we're actually going to have the, like that belt right there, bringing coal to all of our machines. And that's one way that you can do it, but what we're actually going to do is we're just going to skip the whole coal process and go straight to electricity. Alright, so now we got a whole bunch more resources, so we're going to make, let's see, I think we said that we have 5, is it 5? That's 5, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to make 5 of these. Go ahead and make some repair kits too while I'm standing here. Alright, so we got our boilers. And then these are called the steam engines, and you put the steam engine at the end of this, and it picks up the water. And then what we need to do is stick this electric pole right here. Electric pole is going to pick up the current from that engine and send it over here. So we're going to stick this right here to power those arms to pick up the coal. Oops. Probably shouldn't have done this near a the oil, but it's okay. I wasn't paying attention. My mistake. Just gonna keep that one straight. We'll have it like that for now. We're gonna make some more inserters. Stick another electric pole right here. Stick these other 2 inserters here and here. And you can see now we have electricity. And I'll show you how that works. Let's see if I can just stick. I don't think I can. It's okay. I'll grab some coal from over here. So I don't have a splitter yet, so I might not be able to show you the really cool stuff right off the bat. But we can go ahead and make one of these electric mining drills, and to do that we're going to need some more resources. So let's go ahead and pick some up. Grab some stone while we're here. Grab some copper. Grab some more iron. We're going to make 2 of these. And let's need some more of those, which means that we're going to need wood. See, wood is used for the electric poles, or at least I think the first ones. I think the later ones might be made out of metal. But we are going to have to get some wood here soon. So we're going to take these electric mining drills. Now, a quick little fact about these electric mining drills. So you can see that they are much bigger than their smaller 2x2 burner mining drills. But they also have a green square that goes around them. That green square is the area that it is mining up. So what we want to do is get that whole area covered with coal. We're going to do this just like this. We're going to have it facing that way. Actually, you know what? We're going to have it going this way. We're going to take the other one and have him facing this way. And you know what? Nope, I'm going to do one more space. One more space. So that way there'd be 3. Okay. So now I'll show you a neat little trick. We're going to stick this guy here. And then we're going to have this guy come from there. This guy come from there. And now what that's going to do is it's going to bring the coal from this way and that way. And these tracks are double-sided, so there's things on the left and the right. And we'll get to that in a minute. So let's go get some wood. That's what we need. There's some forest up here. You know what? Actually, why don't we, while we're over here, grab this coal, because you can see that these stopped running, which means that they're full. So we're going to go ahead and grab all that coal. You can see that our inventory is going to be full of coal. So this is a lot of what the game is. You're running around, talking about what you're going to do, thinking about what you're going to do, and you make one decision, find out that decision isn't going to work, and then you find out that there's a better way for it to work. And you can go online and do research. Factorio has a forum that you can look at, and on that forum there's a whole bunch of like helpful guides, and the community is also pretty sweet too. And one of my favorite YouTubers does a video series on this. His name is Arumba. You can check him out. I might even link him in the video. But we're going to go ahead and finish getting this wood. And then with this wood, we're going to be able to make some more, I call them telephone poles, but that's just that's just what I'm used to see out of the side of the road, telephone poles. But they're just electric poles. So we're going to go ahead and make a few of these. And we're going to make a few more of these inserters. And then we're going to connect this down this way. Oops. We're going to need some more of those too. So you can right click on things to pick them up, and which is really nice because it doesn't like waste the resource at all. Spin it this way, not that way, stick that one right there. We have one extra one, and we have 2. These can spin it that way. Make it go that way. Alright, we just need a few more. Then we're going to be running. So we're also going to go ahead and carry the electricity up. You can see that there's a wire that tells you if you're going to make it or not. I'm going to take this one off, stick that one right there, and then it'll send power to both of them. And watch the magic work. See, they both spit out the coal. It's going to take up both sides of the belt, which is good. So to make these, we need iron. I'm going to come up here, get some copper, some more iron. And I forgot to check and see what these guys needed for fuel. Go and top everybody off. Alright, now everybody should be happy. We're going to come check this guy too. So another quick thing that you definitely need to pay attention to when you're playing is you are constantly creating pollution as you play, and especially with the more factories that you make. You can see that on your minimap by this the red squares. The red squares is your pollution, and as soon as your pollution starts reaching biters, the biters are going to attack you. So you have to build defenses for that, and we'll get to that soon. Alright, so now you're going to see these arms are just going to start grabbing the coal, and they grab on both sides, which is pretty cool. And they will put, I think it's about 5 coal in each of these, yeah. Now another thing that you have to pay attention to when you're bringing in water is that the boiler makes it reach a temperature of 100. And you want to make sure that the temperature is 100 all the way through so that these can be at maximum performance. And they are currently, which is good. So now we're going to go ahead and make a, let's see if I can find it. There it is, a laboratory. And the laboratory is going to help us discover new technology. You can see it's going to make it down here. It takes just a second. I think we're also going to make a radar dish as well. And then we're going to make a bunch of these. I'm going to make a few more of these too because we're here. And the more of those you make, the more electricity you are going to have to use. And yes, there is limits to your electricity and all that stuff. So we're going to put this radar dish right here. Now I'm going to tell you, we're going to warn you about this radar dish, alright? When you make a radar, you're asking to be attacked. And that's fine, I just kind of want to show you what that looks like. But we're going to stick this radar right here. And we're going to stick this science on the other side here. Actually, I'm going to remove that. I'm going to put the science right here. Right, and then we're going to take the science, we're going to stick these science packs in there, and then the science packs are going to start researching automation. And as soon as automation's done, then we're going to pick up the turrets, and after the turrets, we're going to pick up optics. And turrets are going to help defend our base automatically. I'm going to go ahead and grab this tree while we're here. Alright, so we got everything going, and we're starting to get moving. Now, automation is going to give us factories, and that's where the game's really going to start picking up when you get factories, because then everything's going to become fully automated, and things are going to be getting made for you instead of you running around making everything else. Oops, I did not mean to grab that coal. We're going to stick that back in there. So Factorio is... it's a lot of fun. I've put a lot of time into this game, and I can't say that I've made the best creations. I've seen some of the other stuff on the internet of some contraptions that everybody else has made, and their stuff is absolutely amazing. So I can't say that I compare to that, but I really do like the game. It's a lot of fun, and trying to test out your organization skills with things is also a whole lot of fun. And I love this game. It's great. It's a whole lot of fun, and I can't say that enough. So if you're interested in seeing more of this game, then please like the video or leave a comment for me. And normally I don't ask for that, but right now I'm trying to pick a series to do, and this is one of the games that I'm considering to do. So if you like the game and you want to see more, like I said, just like the video or leave a comment for me, and I will take that into consideration. There's going to be a few other videos that I'm going to post, and I might wind up making a series of this game anyway, just because I like it so much. But your thoughts on this is definitely going to help me make that decision. But anyways, my name has been Chris, and this has been another Smash Co video. Thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you soon.